Hello Aquarius, welcome to my channel and thank you for taking the time to watch this video. I would also like to welcome Spirit into this reading and say thank you for the messages we are about to receive. This is a weekly reading for Aquarius from the 18th to the 24th of February 2019. Please don't forget to watch your moon and rising sign for a more complete picture. If you would like a personal reading, I've put my details in the description box, so please contact me. And if you like the decks I'm using, I've put them in the description box as well, so please have a look. So I'm starting off with a general energy read. Oh, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, leave me some comments if these messages resonate with you. So I'm starting off with the general energy read, and then I will do the general tarot read for you afterwards. So it looks like you're dealing with some kind of matters within the house. There might have been some kind of problems, or you might be, doing repairs with it. There's something that happened that caused a loss. You might have had a theft as well going on over there. So something caused some kind of loss. There could have been something that broke that required you to spend a lot of money to fix it. But you are focusing a lot on your home issues as well. And you've got the children card over here. So you could be dealing with children as well within, your children or somebody else's children. Maybe some child broke something in your house and now you have to fix it. This could also be a new beginning or starting something new, or maybe you want to do something new to your home. But it's all about the house and starting something brand new with that within the house. So maybe a new building project, maybe refurbishment, something to do with the home. And it's due to some kind of breakage or some kind of something that caused a loss there, some kind of damage that happened. So in the past, you've got the moon card over here, and this is about fame, and it's about using your intuition, getting a lot of recognition, within the work that you're doing at this particular moment. And that's happened in the past. There's been, you've got the coffin card over here, so something has been lost. So this could well be about property. Something within the home, like I said, broke. There was some kind of loss. You could have had, something got that damaged. Something was destroyed with this coffin card. So this is about endings, but this is because it's got to do with the house. There was some kind of destruction. Maybe you're moving home, or you're taking on some kind of project, all to do with the home. This coffin card is talking about property loss, but this might not be that you lost property. It might be some kind of damage that caused loss, and now you're having to fork out some money or having to do some kind of repairs going on. So going into the future, you've got the cat card over here, and you've got the star card. Now the star card is all about success in whatever endeavors you're doing. So success, recognition, meeting lots of people that have a lot of regard for you. Watch out for people flattering you. The cat is about people flattering you and pretending to be friendly with you, but in actual fact they're not. The star card, giving you fame and a success, and it's a card of a lot of hope. And, it allows you with this cat card as well to have that financial independence as well. So whatever you're doing that's giving you that fame and success is going to allow you to be very financially independent, but watch out for people that are, pretending to be friends with you, flattering you, making you feel good, but really not meaning what they're saying. So that's very important. So some home repairs going on, some kind of problem that is happening within your home, or, some kind of repair that you have to do, and eventually going to the future, some success coming in for you. So those are the energies for that week. So this is the Barbara Walker Tarot. I'm going to use it for the main read. Okay, you've got the Wheel of Fortune coming in over here, so a lot of change coming in. The tens are about ending of old cycles and starting something new. So this changing, whatever change is going to bring in some kind of stability. You've got a lot of fixed signs around the edges over here. So this is talking about changes to life that brings in some kind of stability. And you've got Jupiter over here, so it's a good luck, a good change. Jupiter is a benefic planet, so it's something that brings in good news rather than difficult changes. So if you've been going through a hard time recently, especially with finances, it brings in about that positive change. The Wheel of Fortune also, because it's ruled by Jupiter, warns about not overindulging in things. So, if you have any kind of habit, it's a good time to be kicking it, because, it won't bring you any good fortune hanging on to habits. So, try not to overindulge in anything. Not necessarily drugs or alcohol, but it could be even shopping or, watching too much of telly. So it's time to, just rope things in a little bit. So you've got the Star card over here, and you've got the Devil card over here. So the Star card is about trying to get rid of, it's a card ruled by Aquarius. It's about hope and inspiration coming in for you. But it's also talking about throwing away things that are not serving you. So you can see this woman's emptying out these cups of, any emotions that she has that are negative. Things that are restricting you, it's time to get rid of them. Make a new plan, have a new plan for the future, a new hope for the future. And there are people around here that are inspiring you. You can see there's a single star there, and the Pleiades stars around it. So people around you helping and supporting you to reach whatever goals and giving you some inspiration around you. But it's time for you to make that change as well, and to get rid of any kind of negativity that you might be feeling. You're dealing with the Devil card. So this could be an actual person that you're dealing with. This might be a Capricorn person that you're dealing with who's being very restrictive. Maybe there's somebody that is bringing you down, or as they say, somebody killing your vibe. So, this might be somebody who is very negative, very moody, who is, very restrictive of you. You might be dealing with that kind of person who watches your every move. But this could also be, anything around you that is causing that kind of feeling. It could be your work, because this is a card also ruled by Saturn. So it could be something to do with your job or your work, or somebody that you're working with who's very restrictive or is a bit of a bully, who tells you what they want done. So you could be well dealing with that kind of energy, and you're trying to not be negative about it. You're trying to see the bigger picture and trying to get rid of that kind of feeling. Now Aquarius rules the Star, so this is your star. This is your card, the Star card. So like I said, you could well be dealing as an Aquarius with a Capricorn person whom you're having a bit of difficulty with, who's bullying you around, and you're trying to turn your back to them. You can see this woman's turned her back to the Devil, trying to get rid of all that negative emotions that this person is evoking. Maybe this person is very, depressive, and you are trying to not let them get under your skin. You're trying to be optimistic and see the bigger picture. So in the past, you've got the Princess of Wands over here, and this is, this could be about studying, this could be about travel. So maybe you've been doing a lot of study and travel. And this is also about manifesting. So maybe you've been working very, very hard on a particular project, learning as well on that particular job. So, you've been trying to make whatever ideas become concrete. So this is trying to manifest whatever ideas and projects and trying to get things going. So you've been very focused on it. And like I said, this might be about foreign travel. So maybe you've been traveling with it, or communicating a lot with people from overseas as well. So, in the last 3 months, you've got the Two of Swords over here, trying to make a decision, and trying to find your balance again. And, you might be dealing with people that are difficult to communicate with as well. And this could also be a card about dealing with something legal. So trying to make some kind of legal decision, or maybe a legal decision pending for you there, and you're waiting for the result from that particular case to come in. So this is all about legalities, or it could be dealing with situations, where you're having difficulties communicating your ideas across to people because, they don't really want to hear about it. So this could well be the case. So if there's a decision that you've been needed to make, you haven't really made that decision yet, you have to consider, or that decision is being made yet. This decision is going to be something that's unemotional. So if you're making the decision, then you've got to turn your back on your emotions and make the decision. Maybe all the facts have not been revealed to you. Maybe this is why you haven't made a decision. And if it is a court case, or it's something legal, then you are waiting for that particular decision to come in. It hasn't been made yet. So this has been going on in the last couple of months. So what's in your mind? You want to succeed, you want stability. You're trying to get things going, and you're trying to accomplish things. with the success card. So you've got, Venus in Aries over here, and this is, loving what you're doing, trying to get that stability, trying to get that recognition as well, and trying to achieve things. And you can see this is about, achieving success and achieving, getting into a state of where you're in authority, you're in power. This is about achieving success, and that's been playing on your mind. So going into the future, you've got the House of God, which is as it's called here, and it is the card ruled by Aries. Now, this is about big changes coming in for you, and something that's coming in to shift any kind of stagnant energy. So if there's any kind of problems that you're having, it looks like some energy will come and detach you from that particular problem, so you don't have to deal with it. So it might be something big, it might be some kind of revelation that comes in, or some kind of event that comes in that moves people out of the way so that you can move forward. This is always seen as a very, very negative card, and I think it's negative because it's such a it happens so suddenly, these events, because it's like a lightning strike. So whatever happens, comes out of the blue, and it's shocking, and that's what makes the card negative, not what the outcome of the card is. So the whole point is that whatever is going to come will shift out things that are not serving you anymore. It actually gets rid of things that are not serving you. Even, sometimes we don't realize these are the things that block us, and we are very, very, it's very difficult. Aquarius is a fixed sign, and so we like, fixed sign people like things to just, go on an even keel. We don't like ups and downs. We just, like things to really remain the same. And that in itself is a very stagnant energy, and, that's the thing that prevents progress. So, unlike the cardinal signs or the mutable signs, the fixed signs tend to just, will prod along, happy in, the same old, and they don't want to shift, they don't want to move. And that stalls progress, it stalls moving forward. And that's when this Tower card comes in, or the House of God card comes in, and, shifts that energy, takes out things that are not working for us. So something is coming in for you that's going to take you out of any kind of stagnant energy. Now you've got the Wheel of Fortune over here, so this Tower card might be necessary for you to have the Wheel of Fortune turn. So something needs to come in order for your luck to change, and it looks like that might well be coming in. Now you've got I just go back here, because at the bottom of that, you've got, beneath the Wheel of Fortune, you've got the Justice card coming in, and I've just noticed that you've also got the Two of Swords. So it looks like you're waiting for some kind of legal decision to be made, and this legal decision is going to change things. It's going to be something that's very, you didn't expect. So there might be a shocking outcome to this legal decision. You're waiting for this decision, so something might happen from this legal point of view that might shock you and causes this Wheel of Fortune to turn, so that you might be waiting for the decision, and it might be something you didn't expect it to happen, and that might be the outcome. That is the thing that causes the change, this legal decision that you're waiting for. Now, what's going on with you? You are in a very good relationship. You're in a, you've got the Two of Cups here that's around you. So somebody's with you that's very supportive. You've got Venus in Cancer here, so this is somebody that you communicate with quite well, and you're able to share your feelings with. Somebody who's very nurturing, or you could be the very nurturing person, in this Two of Cups here. Now around you there is somebody, so you're gonna have to. This is about. This is your card, because this is the Queen of Swords, even though it's Kali, the goddess of destruction. But you can see the whole point of this card is she's standing on this man here, and Kali, she consumed, she killed off Shiva, or she defeated Lord Shiva, the god Shiva, and he is one of the he is the creator and destroyer in the universe. So the point of the matter is he had a lot of power, and she was able to overcome him and take control. And it's just by sheer force of will. So whatever situation you're dealing with at this particular moment, you're going to have to be this god Kali, where you take control and you implement your willpower, and you're going to be able to defeat the person that you're dealing with by sheer willpower, will force, and you're going to have to do it. You're going to have to take that stand, and you're going to have to speak your truth, and you have to be very determined, and you're going to have to not back down. And this is what this card is advising. So you've got the Seven of Swords. So the person that you're dealing with might be very deceptive. Seven of Swords is about deception. You've got the moon in Aquarius over here. So, there might be illusions. Whatever they're saying might not be the truth at all. And you can see they are very opposing. You've got opposition card over here, opposition for this card. So, they might be causing a lot of problems for you. And, you are in a very defensive position. So that is why you're going to have to take control of that situation and stand up for yourself. Now, going to the future, you've got the Ten of Pentacles, the Ten of Swords, and the King of Cups. So there are two tens over here. So one is protection, and the other one is ruin. So it looks like, whatever this particular job, whatever situation you are involved in, it's something that involves money. It's something to do with money. And here you are trying to protect yourself, so you're making sure that, you have enough set aside, putting aside money as well. So it is the end of a cycle. It's Mercury in Virgo over here. So it's going to take a lot of mental ability to sort this particular problem out. But because Virgo is a sign ruled by Mercury, and you've got Mercury sitting in the house of Virgo over here. So this is talking about using your wits, you'll come up with a brilliant solution on how to sort this particular problem out. It being the Ten of Pentacles means that particular relationship or that particular cycle is ended, and there could well be a payoff from it. Because the Ten of Pentacles usually, money comes in with it. So, whatever this outcome from this court case or whatever you're dealing with, there might be a settlement as well that comes in. But whatever that situation was, it's now ended. It's finished. You have to walk away from it. It's time to move on. Although this says ruin, maybe that's how you feel. You feel like somebody stabbed you in the back over here and left you out. So there was a lot of betrayal, a lot of lies that were spoken. People, you've got this woman standing and watching this man die. So they were standing over there, and, nobody offered you a help. It was almost as though they were trying to destroy you. So that is how you are feeling at this particular moment. So this cycle is ended. You have to leave it and walk away from it. There's nothing you can do. You had to make a sacrifice. Maybe you had a lot of loss that came from it, and there might have been a lot of financial loss as well that came off it. But whatever this court case is, it looks like there might be a payoff as well at the end of it. So something is coming. So you've got the King of Cups over here. You can see these people making up this boat launched off. So, it looks like, you will move away from it. There might be somebody that you will need to ask for some kind of advice from. So somebody there to give you that assistance. It might be in the form of a counselor or a doctor or somebody that helps you get over the situation. So you're going to have to somebody's going to be there to give you that support. But you have ended a cycle right now, and you are moving on. It's something, a big change is coming. So you're at a very big turning point in your life. You are ending something. It looks like you're waiting for some kind of legal issue to be sorted out. And after that, you will move on. It's time to let go of it and move on. You got the Seven of Winter over here, which says caution will help you avoid the loss of valuables, including non-material resources. Be aware of the results of your actions as well as what others might be doing behind your back. So there's a lot of deception going on, and there looks like there's theft and loss. So whatever happened, there looks like there was a lot of loss that went on with it, and you are waiting for some kind of legal situation to be sorted out. And then you've got the thoroughbred horse over here, which is the Prince of Winter, which says, get ready for progress to speed up. This situation requires you to choose logic and intellect over emotions and make your decisions quickly. So something coming in pretty quickly for you, and you're going to have to decide pretty fast about what to do. So some decision that needs to be made. And the Eight of Winter says it is easy to convince yourself that you're trapped when you aren't. Trust that God will lift you to new heights and get you greater self-confidence if you affirm your freedom. So you need to stop feeling restricted, and the cage door is open. There might be a lot of people that you can rely on, but you need to go out there and ask for it. And whatever situation you're feeling trapped in, it looks like it's going to be you're going to be able to resolve it and move out of it. So whatever the situation is, there might be people gossiping around you as well with this situation, but you need to communicate with people as well if you're feeling restricted or isolated. But it looks like the cage door is opening. So whatever the situation is, it looks like it's going to resolve itself and you're going to be able to move out of it. So make sure that you're standing up for yourself and, be very firm in what you've got to say. There looks like there's some kind of big event that is coming in that is going to change the Wheel of Fortune for you. And if you need any kind of support or help, there is going to be somebody that helps you with this King of Cups there. So, you might need to get some kind of support to get yourself out of this situation. But there is definitely an ending of cycles over here. If this Two of Cups is a very, very supportive partner, it is, you need to ask them for that help and advice to help you get through things. So I hope this reading resonated with you. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, leave me some comments if it has. Thank you so much for watching. Take care now. Goodbye.